Alright, what's going on, people? I just want to do a video today. I kind of want to share my experience with the after run oils I've been using on the Nitro engines. Okay. Last year I broke in the R5R Reds motor, and I ran specifically an after run oil. It was a RC Renew. It was like $17 shipped for this little 30 milliliter bottle. It was really small. It was a red color after on oil, and they claimed it was the best on the market. And I ran Byron's in the beginning. I think towards the end, I switched that motor out to the Bones Brew, which, if you guys don't really know, I think my honest opinion, I think Bones Brew is pretty damn close to Byron's Fuel, which is pretty good oil. I believe the Bones uses a VP fuel with a different oil package. I think the oil package in the Bones is similar to the Byron's fuel. The VP fuel, I don't really care for their oil package. I think it gums up a little bit too much. But anyway, this ain't about fuel. This is about trying to give you an idea of what fuel I ran in both motors. Pretty much, well, two different brands. Byron's went out of business. I still got like 2 gallons of Byron's, but I'm kind of holding off on that right now. But it's the same stuff. So this, okay, this is the R5 motor. Okay, basically, I ran the motors. I did the same type of break-in. I ran them pretty much the same exact amount of runtime. This motor used exactly half of the fuel that this one did. Okay, but again, I ran them in towards the end of the year. I soaked them with the after an oil, with RC Renew. Okay, now you can take what you want out of this video. I mean, you can believe me or not. I don't really care. Okay, but so you can see the motor. It'll turn. Okay, but it's sticky, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you can't put this in the car and then expect to start it up and all that. It's just, you might be able to do it. You might be able to put it in the car and get it to run. But myself, I would prefer just to kind of at least pull the back plate off and try to clean a little bit out, whatever. But it's okay. It's sticky. All right. Now this is with after run oil. Okay. RC Renew. Now I'm not trying to say one's better than the other, and I'm sure I might hurt some feelings on this video. And quite honestly, I don't really give a shit. Okay, I bought the product. I paid a good money for it, and this is what I got. Okay. Now I did the same thing this year with this motor. Okay. All right. I ran at the same break-in. I ran at the same amount of time. Sure, this motor is a little better. It's better fuel efficient. It's more fuel efficient than the R5. Okay. Let me just spin this around. Okay. All right. I got a flashlight, but I think you guys can see that. All right. I'm gonna take my finger under here. Okay. All right. Now you see how easy that moves? Look at that. Back and forth. Nice and easy. Okay. This motor's ready to start up with no issues. All right. Okay. All right. All right. The drivetrain is good. It's nice and quiet. All right. The clutch is perfect. All right. The crank. Both have glow plugs in them. Okay. This one, all right, it has a glow plug in it. Okay. The only difference between the motors, RC Renew, After Run, Lucas Air Tool oil. Okay, only difference, man. Now, yeah, I ran this motor. It sat all last year and most of this year. Okay, but I have not ran this motor in about, let's see, you know, I just bought a house. I haven't had time. It's been like 3 months. Okay. Now I'll let this car sit all the way to March, and we'll do this video again. And I guarantee you this will be just as easy to turn, okay, as it is now. You guys know motors, they gum up. They don't take long, man. About a month or two, and they're gumming up. Okay, all right. This motor sat for like a couple months. I would say it's pushing 3 months, and I've started this motor, and it's still good. So, I mean, take with it what you want. I just, you know, and I think I paid $12. You know, I use this in my air tools. It's a very good water displacement product because you know when you're in these shops, the compressors they drain them at the end of the night, but they don't have the dryers in them. They do pull a lot of water, which is very bad for your air tools. So it's very good at displacing water from oil. The oil will stick to the internal components of your air tools. It will push the water out of the air chamber. Okay, so I really trust this stuff. I mean, it's basically it's like a 2-in-1, just a little bit better water displacement. Now you want to spend for a little. This is pretty damn close to the size for $17 or like $12. I mean, you take your pick. Okay, and it's winter here in Detroit now, pretty much. So I'm gonna do an update on this motor. This car's gonna sit on the shelf. I don't think I'm gonna touch it. Now I got some bearings I want to do. These are ceramics. I have another front ceramic bearing somewhere. This motor has a main ceramic, but not the front, so I wanted to do the front. And then I wanted to go ahead and switch this over, but these motors are still so new that I'm thinking about just squeezing another year out of both before I do these bearings. So these motors are going to sit. So we'll go ahead. I'll do an update on this. I don't know, February, maybe January, February. We'll see. We'll see where it's at. Because like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with this car this year. I might throw a new set of bearings in it, in the car, but not really the motor. So, I mean, that's it. You know, just I want to share my experience on the after run oil. So don't believe the hype. You know, that's it, man. I hope it helps some people. Stay safe, man. And I'll catch you on the next video.